through scientific spirituality. My name is Tremaine West, reaching you live and direct from the heart of Africa. If this is your first time on this channel, you are highly welcome. This is the place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'm going to be talking about how to awaken the Kundalini energy in African spirituality, and the fast way and the slow way, and the role or the function of this Kundalini energy. Okay, it's a very interesting topic. But before then, let's do our customary libation to our African deities so that we can get them to come into this space, and we can just chill out with them, just ask them to hang around to give us understanding, understanding, overstanding, and every good thing. So please, if you have any of your liquids there, you have your wine, your rum, your cognac, your ogogoro, sapele water, akpeteshi, August, Jedi, anything that you drink, Fanta, Limca, soft drink, water, bring it out. Let's call some names. Today is going to be very interesting as usual. I always like to do this, and I want us to incorporate this as part of our habits so that we can always be in remembrance of our ancestors. So my brothers and sisters, any part of the world you have, please join me in this libation. Let's call out some names, and let's start the show today. Okay, so if you have your libation bowl and your glass, you can come and join. Okay, so I'll be calling upon a shoe opener of the way, the one they call Baba Legwa, Elegbara, Ekwensu, asks for wisdom, understanding, strength, peace, love, happiness, harmonious balance. Is Oshun, goddess of the fresh water, of life, of peace, creativity, fertility, procreation, happiness, and longevity, and everything living. Is I call upon I call upon spirits of the forest, Aziza Usin, Azaka Usinye. Ask you to take this drink today, stand with us today. I call upon Damballah, the great serpent of the sea, and I ask for understanding, overstanding, understanding, and that great spirit of the deep recess of our consciousness guide us today. I call upon Olok Bushere, the Black Panther, the indomitable spirit of the African consciousness. I ask for that power and for strength to be able to withstand the enemies and to stand by and continue to resist the oppressors of the land. Is I call upon Ufuri, Mother Nature, Mother of Divinity, Love, Mother of the Gods, guide us today. I call upon Amadioa, the God of Thunder. I call upon Ogun. I call upon Shango. I call upon Orumila. I call upon Obatala, the God of Wisdom. I call upon Neyema. I call upon Sekhmet. I call upon Ator, Hetiru, Asa, Aset, Kanum, Konsu, Goddess of Wisdom, Jehuti, Tehuti, Hampu, and Lubis. I call upon my Kemetic spirits. I ask them for their guidance, or their understanding of whatever we are doing today. I call upon our African ancestors that have stood for justice, strength, and righteousness. I call upon people like Dr. John Eric Clark, Professor Ivan Setima, Sheikh Anta Diop, Thomas Sankara, Marcus Garvey, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Michael Jackson, Nelson Mandela, Francis Borough, Sister Francis, Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, Fela Aníkúlápó-Kuti, Majek Fachek, great people, great warriors of Africa, all over the continent, all over the world, that stand for truth, justice, and righteousness, and the many too numerous to mention. I call upon ancestors that were killed during slave trades, transatlantic slave trades, Arabic slave trades, people that died in the Middle Passage, in the Sahara Desert, the Serengeti Desert, great people that have died fighting for freedom all over the continent, all over the world. People in Zimbabwe, Namibia, Zambia, South Africa, Congo, Nigeria, ancient Kush, ancient Egypt. I ask that the blood of our ancestors will speak for us. Blood of Moses speak for us. Blood of Ominibu speak for us. Blood of Alaka speak for us. Blood of our ancient Bini warriors speak for us. Blood of the land, good people speak for us. The unborn children speak for us. Let your spirit, let your power, let your wisdom continue to guide us and point us in the right direction as we walk towards reclaiming our lost glory and heritage. We say this prayer in the name of Amera, in the name of Olodumare, in the name of Ogene, in the name of Orumila, in the name of Aziza, in the name of our African deities that stand for truth, justice, and righteousness. It's Siagwari. Okay, now that is out of the way, we can now focus on the business of today. So, once again, this topic was actually requested by a subscriber. They want to know this spirit or this Kundalini energy, what it means actually, and they would like to know more about it, and if it is evil. So this is what I have to say today, that this spirit is not an evil spirit, and this is something that is natural. When we say Kundalini, what do we mean by this? This is a Sanskrit word, the English word, the Indian word for this energy. It's an energy that is released when a person reaches a certain level of spiritual development or evolution. It is released from your spinal cord, the base of the spinal cord. As you know, the spinal cord and the brain is where the actual human spirit or soul resides. Okay, your spinal cord that is connected to your brain, and all these other parts you see, the hands, the legs, and it's just subsidiaries or tributaries. Your real self is inside that spinal cord. Okay, this energy is released from that place, and it actually empowers you to actually give you control, absolute control towards or over the physical body, and over your physical reality. This is the essence of this Kundalini energy and the so-called Kundalini awakening. Okay, I'll come in a bit. Yeah, just need to turn something over here. So in African spirituality, this is the energy that we called Damballah. Damballah Wedo. Okay, Damballah Wedo. If you are familiar with Asian Voodoo, West African Voodoo, you would have heard of this name. It's a very powerful deity. Some people call it terrible deity. Last week I did a video on the Epic of Wagadu, where I talked about this awakening Damballah. This Damballah is the same spirit as the Kundalini. Okay, it's the same spirit. Indian people call it Kundalini. We in West Africa, we call it Damballah. And in that video, I talked about how to awaken Damballah. Today I'll be talking about the fast way and the slow way of awakening this spirit inside you. Okay, this is an aspect of you, but not everybody will achieve the awakening in one lifetime or in this lifetime. But if you are on the spiritual path, it is something that is supposed to naturally occur, but you can also engineer it. Okay, I'll be talking about how you can do it. So this energy is the manifestation of the 7th chakra inside the human body. In the Epic of Wagadu, we talk about the 7-headed serpents that you will venerate, that will activate this spirit or this energy in you. In the Wagadu story from ancient Ghana, the 7-headed serpent is there. One head representing peace, the second head rain, which is food, the third head strength, the fourth head health, the fifth head prosperity, the sixth head wisdom, and the seventh is the head of sacrifice, meaning you have to sacrifice that thing which is holding you back, or that thing which you value the most, so that you can achieve the rest 6. Okay, in African spirituality, or in this epic, this 7 head of this snake represent the 7 chakras in the human body. The 7 chakras you see in Hinduism, in African spirituality, in our own West Africa, it's the 7-headed snake is representing that 7 chakras, and that 7-headed snake is inside the human body. So for you to be able to manifest the Kundalini energy, or that spirit of Damballah, you need to venerate them, and you need to sacrifice that thing that is holding you back. Okay, it's not that you go and kill somebody to do human sacrifice. No, it's not like that. Okay, it's your desire. The desire can be maybe some kind of bad habits that is not making you focus. It can be greed. It can be sex, somebody that is a womanizer or something, or somebody that is a drug addict, a smoker. Anything that is holding you back, that you see from making you achieve your goals in life, that is the thing you need to sacrifice. If it's too much attachment to certain things, you have to sacrifice that desire. Okay, this is the way it is. That desire is a spiritual thing, sacrificing the mundane things, and this thing is represented in the arrow complex, that reptilian complex we have at our brain. This is that part of the reptilian brain humans have that is responsible for survival, for engaging with the physical mundane world, responsible for food, sex, anything that will gratify our physical body, self gratification. This arrow complex is responsible for that. But if we let it control us, it will attach us too much to this physical world, and we cannot grow spiritually. So in order to grow spiritually, we need to kind of get it under control. And this involves of us letting go of those things that is pushing us towards the reptilian complex mentality so much. Okay, so this is the essence. This is the science of this Wagadu spiritual system. It is all about calming or subjugating the reptilian complex in us, so that our spiritual nature will be fully manifested. Okay, so this is the essence of this venerating of Damballah, the 7-headed serpent that we later awaken into 2 serpents represented by 2 snakes, positive and negative. The essence of this is to achieve balance. Okay, to achieve balance in the person's body or spiritual nature, so that you can actually activate or manifest your full spiritual potential as a human being, meaning becoming God in living form, becoming a deity in Neteru or Neteru. Okay, so this is the essence of this whole spiritual system. So it's a very simple and also at the same time complicated spiritual system. Not many people are willing to sacrifice their earthly desires to achieve this. Not many people will come to this part of town. Okay, not many people. Many people love enjoyment too much. People love alcohol, love women, love sex. They don't want to hear about this stuff. They were here to kind of enjoy themselves. They want to enjoy themselves, so they don't care, and they will do anything to focus on this earthly world. Okay, so what this spiritual system will do for you is that it will activate this energy that is inside that base. It will release it into your spiritual, into your body, and there are ways of achieving this. We have a fast way, and we also have the slow way. The fast way is using methods, that artificial methods. In Hinduism, there are chants that you can use to activate the Kundalini energy, chants that contain different kind of vibrations, that when you keep making those vibrations, it will force the energy to come outside from the base of the spine, so you can have that awakening. We also have those chants in African spirituality. People can also use psychoactive medicine. I don't want to call them drugs. Something like mushrooms, LSD, ayahuasca. Taking these drugs or going through this ceremony will help you activate the Kundalini energy, or that spirit of Damballah. Activate it inside you so that you can reach spiritual consciousness. Using something like blue lotus, the blue lotus lily, sniffing it or drinking it will help you to achieve this aim. This is a fast way. Sometimes some certain kind of substance like marijuana or original one can also help some people to achieve this level. Okay, so there are some substances that you can use, herbs that people use to activate this energy inside them. These are the fast way. The slow way is that you have to achieve a spiritual awakening first before you achieve a Kundalini awakening. A lot of people confuse spiritual awakening with Kundalini awakening. It is totally different. Spiritual awakening comes before Kundalini awakening. Spiritual awakening is when you come into your spiritual knowledge, spiritual understanding, and you start discovering things that pertain to life or pertaining to the truth that they have been hiding from you, your history, and what is really happening in the world. You open your eyes to see the falsity of religion, or see the lies of your government, the evils that is happening in society. You start changing, start noticing things you don't notice before. You have the spiritual awakening. Okay, as you begin to walk in this path of spiritual awakening, you will now go to a point whereby you will start having this Kundalini awakening inside you. Because you have been existing in this spiritual mindset for so long. So it will start opening deeper levels of a spiritual consciousness inside you. It's like an onions that you peel layer and layer and layer until you go into that things like the lotus flower, the 7 or 16 petal lotus. As you begin to peel layers of yourself, you will now go to that very inner part of you, which is the soul. So Kundalini awakening is something that somebody will naturally achieve if you focus on your spiritual path. As you begin to walk in your spiritual path, your knowledge of self, you keep studying, keep aligning yourself with spiritual principles, you will start exposing layers of your hidden realities inside you until you get to that point whereby you will just feel the energy coming out of the base of your spine. Okay, what it will happen naturally. When this happens, most times you will experience back pain. Okay, in my case it was back pain, severe back pain, like something want to burst out of your back. It will feel like your back want to tear open, like you developing wings or something is trying to come out of you. Or you have that kind of feeling that your back is trying to open up. This is how the energy have that feeling. Then as it begins to go, you experience severe back pain. Then later on, you have headache. Severe headache will come. It comes naturally. Then later on, this energy will balance itself inside you. When it balances itself inside you, you totally you will feel transformed in a way. And once you can achieve this transformation, the things, worldly things, will no longer be interested to you. You cannot be manipulated by worldly things. People cannot manipulate you anymore with money, with sex, with alcohol. Those things that people run after in life will mean nothing to you. When you have fully manifested spiritually, you now have full control over your physical body, over that reptilian brain. We'll say the person is now fully spiritually conscious. Okay, what this power will give you is that this power will now give you the ability to transform your thoughts into automatic actions. Thereby the person will start manifesting. Everything you do is towards achieving a certain purpose. You will not be wasting your actions anymore. You will not be wasting your time. You will not be wasting your word. We'll say the person is now fully spiritually conscious. This is the aim that everybody will naturally achieve if you walk in this path. Okay, we get you to this level. The power, we give you the power to manifest your thoughts, your desires into conscious action as quickly as possible. So this is the essence of this energy, giving you control over the reptilian complex. This is the essence of this awakening of the Kundalini energy, or awakening of Damballah. When the person have come to this stage, we say, yes, this person is now a Necheru, a living God, is fully spiritually conscious. Okay, it's now a deity in human form, a force of nature. This is the aim of all spiritual teaching. Okay, coming to this level. That way we say the person is now, what we say, Makeru, true of word. You're not living your purpose. Not everybody will get to this level in one lifetime. Not many people we even think about this kind of thing. So this is the essence of awakening Damballah. This is the essence of awakening the Kundalini energy. Okay, nothing more. nothing less. It is an aspect of your spiritual growth. So as you are on this spiritual path, just continue, you will get there. Okay, it will happen to you naturally. It can happen to people that are not even on the spiritual path, people that are just living their mundane life. One day, a simple thought or something they can just see will just trigger a change in them. They will just awake and they'll just change their life. I've seen people like that. Suffering, intense suffering, will change your life. Life experience can awaken you. Anything can awaken this energy in people. It's unpredictable. Even if they're not in the spiritual path, something they can just see can just trigger this change. And the person will just become spiritually conscious all of a sudden. It doesn't necessarily mean you need to go to a temple, to go to a school. Anybody can be, this energy can be awakened at any time. In anybody, even a newborn baby can be born today and is fully awakened with the energy. So this thing is unpredictable. It does not follow a script that you must come through this process. Okay? It can happen to anybody at any time in this world, in this lifetime. Okay? So that is just the way it is. So, but when on the if you are on the spiritual path, it will happen naturally. You can force it the fast way. You can use a psychoactive drug, ayahuasca ceremonies. Instantly, you just get the awakening. Or use mushrooms, or use different kind of things, and chants, meditation chants with certain vibrations. We just bust this energy out of you. The disadvantage of that is that you may not be prepared for it. Anyhow it happens, sometimes some people might get some kind of a reaction to this energy. They can, a form of certain level of insanity, let me say soft insanity, or any kind of thing that want to happen to them will happen to them. Okay? But it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Once you are awakened, you cannot be controlled by physical world anymore. People cannot be able to manipulate you. Okay, it's a very powerful stuff. This is the reason many spiritual systems, they hide this knowledge from people. Because if people are awakened, fully awakened to their spiritual consciousness, they just cannot be controlled. They just cannot be manipulated. No amount of manipulation will affect this kind of people. So government have seen it, people have seen it, that in order to control people, they need to hide this knowledge. They need to term it evil and demonic, threaten you that, oh, if you are awakened, you can die, you go mad, this and that, or to not let people awaken. Even certain deities don't even want you to be awake. Christianity, Islam, they don't want people to achieve this awakeness, because when people are awoken, they cannot control them. Okay, so this is how to manifest this energy inside you. Okay, I will be putting the link of that Epic of Wagadu video, because it's related with this one. If you have been watching my channel, go back, you watch, you will understand more about this. Okay, in West Africa, we call this Kundalini energy Damballah. Okay, it's one of our primary deities. It's a powerful deity, venerated by few people, because many people will not be able to get to that level of spiritual evolution. Okay, only when you get to there, then we say that this person is fully awakened, and then the spirit of Damballah is inside the person, and you start venerating the deity. It has to do with selfless sacrifice. A simple way of achieving this is having the spirit of gratitude. If you are always having that spirit of gratitude in you, you will naturally awaken this spirit inside you. You wake up every day, you're always grateful, dwell on positivity, you're grateful for sunshine, grateful for every little thing in the world, the food, the water. You're always having that spirit of gratitude in you, naturally living at peace. It will naturally awaken this spirit inside you. Okay, having simple spirit of gratitude goes a long way to awaken this spiritual consciousness in you. It's just as simple as that. Okay, so you can do this, or do your research on it, and it's something that you will achieve quite naturally. As far as you are on the spiritual path, you will get to this level. Okay, your spiritual awakening comes first before Kundalini awakening. It is not the other way around. Okay, but it can happen as an instant. It can happen anytime. Okay, it can happen to anybody at any time. So this is just the way it is. It's unpredictable, and if it happens to you, it's part of your destiny, meaning you have a road to do, and you have to walk the path. Okay, so this is what I have to say on this topic. Questions or comments are welcome. Please like and share this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell close to the subscribe button, so that you will be the first to get my videos as soon as I release them. Then, of course, if you have not bought my book yet, I will never get tired of talking about my book. This book on quantum physics is a very, very powerful book. This book will put you on the right track to awaken that Kundalini energy inside you, because it will open your mind to the deeper understanding of what is actually going on in this world. It will open your mind, it will open your spirit. This book is a gateway into the past, present, and future. Okay, this little book you are seeing, it's not an ordinary book, it's a doorway to the past and to the future. So if you want to reach that level faster, this book is what you need to read. It's a gateway. Okay, so it's not an ordinary book, it's not a playbook, it's a powerful book. Get this book and read the book. You'll be glad you did. This is a book that you will read, you give to the next generation. It's a book of consciousness. Okay, it's a very powerful book, so you can get it. Then if you also want to know how to do spells, Walking in the Shadow of the Gods, this book will give you the wisdom of the gods at your fingertips. Okay, it will empower you in so many ways that it will facilitate your spiritual ascension and your spiritual evolution. With this book, you will be able to cut out so many middlemen, all these fake spiritualists that are interested only in enslaving you. They will have no power over you. You will know so many spells. Over 200 of them is here. Spells for love, for health, for wealth, prosperity, everything. Good book like this, you need to have it. Whether you're a practitioner, a advanced practitioner, or you just started, you need it. Okay? They say it's better to be a warrior in a garden than to be a gardener in a war. So it's better you have this book and don't need it than to say you need it, you don't have it. In that case, you have to go to meet somebody to be paying them money to do things for you, which is not so good. So just get the book. It's not expensive, just $100. Both of them is $200. We say $220 now because of DHL, but it is worth it. The knowledge in this book, you cannot just buy it anywhere. Okay, knowledge in this book too, many people is hiding it from you, especially as an African. They don't want you to know it, because if you know it, you can be able to see through their BS and you can challenge them. You will call them out. So they want you to remain dull, and they can say they are superior people. So this book breaks their leg, exposes them, disgraces them. They hide this thing. You will never find any university in Africa